So here I am, people, with my top 5 blades in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I spent way too much time in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 not to make a top 5 like this. I thoroughly enjoyed this game and put in at least 170 hours without even finishing the game, just going around doing side quests and leveling up affinity charts. So I spent a lot of time playing the game and using the blades, and after hours of painstaking research and meditation, I was finally able to put together a top 5. Trust me, this wasn't as easy as you might think. Okay, you know what, it probably was. Before I start this countdown, let me get a few things out the way. This is my list of favorite blades in the game, so our opinions may, believe it or not, differ from one another. This list is based on my personal taste and complete and uncut bias. So if you're looking for a tier list of the best blades gameplay wise, you're not gonna find it here. Also, I'm excluding story blades or any main characters from this list, so no Pyra or Mithra, although we all know that Mithra ain't got shit on Pyra, and Pyra is best girl. Also, I won't be mentioning a certain story blade you get midway through the game because that is a huge spoiler. But just in case you wanted to know where I would place them if I included them on this list, it would be Mithra at number 3, Pyra at number 2, and Spoilertastic Storyblade at number 1. Furthermore, Cosmos won't be on this list because although she's from the same series, she's from a different game and that just didn't sit well with me when I was making this list. Alrighty, with all that sorted out, let's begin this list of my top 5 blades in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Number 5. Shiba. Shiba has a simple goal. She wants to create her own entourage full of beautiful women. It's an admirable goal. However, in Japanese, she wants to create her own harem of beautiful women. Now that's an awesome goal. And she loves money, so she might be kind of a gold digger. But Shiba doesn't earn a spot on this list just because of her interesting goal, or hell, even because she looks cute and, well, she just looks good overall. No, she gets a spot on this list because she rolls around in a goddamn bathtub. I find that so awesome. Imagine someone pulling up on you in a bathtub and they wreck your shit. How do you come back from that? How do you live with yourself? In my years of playing JRPGs, I have never seen a character strung around in a bathtub. I don't know, maybe it's happened in other games, but I've never seen it until now. And that tub looks comfortable as hell. I want to take a dip in it. Shiba, you're a unique girl, and I like her for that. Number 4. Zenobia. Fight, Zenobia, fight. Zenobia is a girl who likes to kick ass and fight strong opponents. She kind of reminds me of a certain character in a certain anime, but I just can't remember who at the moment. Now guys, me personally, I love fighting shit in JRPGs, and Zenobia does as well, so it was pretty fun to fight unique monsters to level up her affinity chart. No words, just go around fighting who is ready to catch these hands. She's a pretty powerful blade too, probably the best blade to use against super bosses in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for her skills and abilities. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't really much care for her design, but when all you want to do is kick ass all day, every day, you're awesome in my book. Zenobia, just keep fighting and doing what you do. Number 3. Cora. Cora. I've always liked the artist who designed Cora ever since I saw his work in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and all the anime and game figures that were released based on his art. With that said, I really don't have a problem telling you guys that I like Cora mostly because of her design. The artist has a kinda nice yet soft and elegant style to his work, and I think that shows beautifully with Cora. And Cora herself is a rather unique character. She's a sort of get up and go type of girl, always ready to take on the day and take on any challenge that comes her way. Plus, she seems like the perfect gym partner to have to keep you motivated to keep going that extra mile. Now, while she may be an offensive blade, she can knock some HP potions out of her opponents. She's an attacker that can also play a sort of support role, but she's not really all that great at those roles. So when you get a better blade that specializes in one of those roles, Cora might just become replaceable. Unless of course you're like me and you like Cora so much, you make it work somehow, some way. Cora is always in the party as I play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 story. Number 2, Praxis. Praxis has somewhat of a lot going on design-wise. She has an eye patch and she has these blue sphere hair accessories that might contain boobs on the inside. I don't, what the hell? I don't get, you know what? Look, I don't know what the artist was thinking when they were making Praxis. Hell, you could probably say that about most of the blades in this game, but all I know is I like the way she looks. She's got this nice ice skater theme going on alongside her with her sister counterpart Theory, who, and this is just me by the way, it's just my opinion, Theory is just some random thought. Did I just get a whole bunch of dislikes for that? Did I get the whole Theory fan force coming at me like pretty hard, you know, in the comments? I don't know, but let's just continue with the better of the two, Praxis. I think Praxis has a nice and maybe yet fierce personality, and she's ready to square up whenever the situation calls for it. She hates insects almost as much as I do, and I like it whenever I'm facing an insect enemy and I switch to her, she yells out for someone to Cora the Exterminator. And Praxis is a good attacking blade, but it's just too bad she can only get one Ox Core. But that's alright, just like Cora, I found a way to make it work for my playthrough of the game. And number 1, Perun. Oh man, I just love everything about Perun, from her design to her personality to how she wields a lance in battle. I mean, it looks to me like she may know how to pole dance, or at least be great at it if she tried. She looks like she can kick your ass and dance on the lance at the same time, and I don't know about you, but that's almost as cool as someone pulling up on you in a bathtub. The only problem I have with Perun's design is that she's wearing a skirt but not really wearing a skirt. You know, that questionable design choice aside, she still looks great. And I like the fact that she's a black character, or is it dark-skinned when it comes to characters coming from Japan? I don't know, but I'm just gonna look at it as she's black and roll with it. I like Perun almost to a point where I wish she was just part of Xenoblade's 2 main story. I mean, sure, she can be a little bit sexist when it comes to her sense of duty and, you know, sense of justice, but that's just fine. I love Perun and hope that maybe that she gets more love with whatever new updates come to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I extremely doubt that. But hey, one can dream, right? And there you have it, people, my top 5 blades in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you got salty or triggered by something I may have said, well, let me know all about that in the comments. That's it, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.